Hey guys, John from Blonyx here, and I'd like to tell you a little bit about our HMB Creatine product. Contrary to what some people may believe, our HMB Creatine product is not just branded creatine. It actually has HMB, so beta hydroxy beta methylbutyrate, as well as creatine monohydrate in it. There's a little bit of calcium just to help stabilize the HMB, but aside from that, those are the only three ingredients. HMB itself is needed for muscle cell health. So it helps promote muscle protein synthesis, and it also helps prevent the degradation of muscle protein. And creatine, it's actually the body's first energy source. So when you start activity, especially that high intensity, high velocity activity, that power output, it uses creatine as that first initial fuel source. HMB as well as creatine monohydrate, they're both some of the most studied supplements around, and their efficacy has been proven time and time again in the scientific research. Now, when combining both HMB with creatine monohydrate, they actually have a compounding effect, and they will work even more efficiently at increasing muscular strength, muscular power, lean muscle mass, and recovery in athletes. So the HMB creatine, it has two different mechanisms as to how it's going to help you in your athletic performance. So when taken consistently, less recovery time should be needed between workouts. So the HMB will help dampen that soreness after a while, and theoretically, because you won't be as sore, you should be able to get back training sooner. And then in addition, the creatine, it's going to help increase strength and power output in 2 to maybe 3 weeks, and it'll also help increase muscle mass. Now, some people believe that it causes bloating. What's actually taking place is that the creatine draws water into the muscle cells. Right now, that mechanism is actually thought to promote cell health. And while there hasn't been enough research on it for us to hang our hat on it, there's some really interesting research coming out around creatine monohydrate and its benefit, or potential benefit I should say, around any neurodegenerative diseases. Our HMB creatine product is going to be most beneficial for athletes that require any sort of explosive movements, or athletes who are looking to increase overall strength and power and are okay with an associated gain in muscle mass. So think of weightlifters, Olympic weightlifters, powerlifters, CrossFitters who are working on their Olympic lifts, or maybe just have a strength focus at the time. Team sport athletes, especially ones that are a little bit more power as opposed to endurance in nature. Sprinters looking to increase that acceleration phase. And cyclists as well that are looking to increase their power output. Now, the caveat here being that some athletes who require a high strength to mass ratio, yes, you will get stronger from the use of creatine. Now, potentially that could also increase your mass, so keep that in mind if you're an athlete that is maybe in a sport that requires weight classes, maybe like Olympic weightlifting or wrestling, or other sports that require a high strength to mass ratio like cyclists. The question is going to come up that there's a lot of creatines out there that are available, and so why should we choose the Blonyx brand? And when it comes to the HMB creatine product, the reason why is first and foremost, you're getting the benefit of those two highly effective and highly studied supplements in the HMB as well as the creatine monohydrate. There are other companies out there that are putting them together. We take the steps to make sure that the correct dosage that aligns with the body of scientific research is included in our products. And beyond that, there are no additives, so you know exactly what it is that you're getting, and you can understand that. There isn't a plethora of other ingredients that are added to the product. Lastly, our vision as a company is to fuel your athletic ambition, so we keep that in mind. We want to make sure that we value the trust that you put in us when you purchase our products, and we do that by making sure that we manufacture at the highest standard facilities and also third-party test our products to make sure that they're free from any sort of contaminant or banned substance.